All right, fellas, today we're talking about how to get harder erections naturally. And hey, my name is Brian, aka Uncle B, the men's performance coach with Goodwood.
All right, let's get to a big culprit here. We're talking about sugar. Guys, you have to be really careful with this because sugar is everywhere. You're only supposed to get 21 to 23 grams of sugar per day. And a glass of orange juice has 23 grams of sugar by itself. The reason why we're concerned about sugar is because it actually lowers your testosterone. Typically for a short period of time, but it can last for a longer period of time if your testosterone is already low. You need that testosterone because the bursting and burning of testosterone is what fuels erections. And if you're eating too much sugar, you're pounding away at your testosterone. You're not going to get the erections you want. Next on the list is sleep. How much sleep are you getting? There's some guys out there who say, yeah, I'm fine with 5 to 6 hours of sleep. And I get that. I don't need a lot of sleep myself. However, if you're having issues with your testosterone, you have to get yourself better. This is because testosterone builds while you're asleep. So if you don't get enough sleep, you really don't have your full daily supply that you should have. So here are some quick sleep tips. 1, you want to make your room very dark. Turn off all electronics. We're talking about all the screens and everything else. Turn that off at least 2 hours before you go to sleep. You want to keep the room cool at about a good 68 degrees. And beforehand, if you take a warm shower, that'll actually cool your body off. And one of the most important things is to pick a consistent time to go to sleep. Now, we talked about this because it's important. Alcohol. Alcohol is a poison that happens to make you feel woozy, have some fun, but not really. And of course, a lot of times people mix that with sugar, so that's a double whammy. Also, alcohol messes with your sleep. You see how there's a pattern of this alcohol just messing up everything? So while your body is trying to get rid of the poison from that alcohol, it doesn't have time to produce more testosterone while you're asleep. Also, it dehydrates you. You also need that water in your system for the blood flow for better erections. So quite simply, guys, cut back on the alcohol. And at some point in your life, you might as well just cut it all the way out. I know. Yeah, just cut it all the way out. And it's time to get active with heavy lifting. Heavy lifting is very important for your overall testosterone because when you're lifting weights, you're actually tearing muscle, and testosterone is in the process of helping repair that. With those torn muscles while you're asleep, your body will dial up more testosterone. Not only does it give you testosterone to repair those muscles, but it also allows your body to have more testosterone to use later, that free testosterone. Your body is like, hey, I just lifted something. I may need to lift that tomorrow to eat too, so let me just go ahead and repair and get stronger. One thing you do want to be careful though is steady state cardio. That's where you get on the treadmill, you're running for like 2 hours, you're riding a bike for a good 2 hours, things like that. I am a fan of all types of movements, but with some things, of course, just like heavy lifting, you can take it too far. With steady state cardio, if you're doing too much of it, you're actually burning through your testosterone. And one of the most important things you can do is get your supplement game together. Guys, this is actually the golden era of supplements. If you think about it, we have access to supplements that our parents didn't have access to just 20 years ago. Now you have access to such supplements like black ant from China, cacao from Brazil, even sea moss from Jamaica. Hey guys, I use a ton of supplements, and there's a reason why. Before I wasn't, too keen on using too many supplements, then I realized something. I used to eat Doritos, and Doritos have 32 different ingredients in there, and none of them are good for you. So you might as well get the good herbs and put them into your body, because basically we're dealing with chemical warfare. We have microplastics out there. We have different chemicals that are messing with our hormones. We might as well take advantage of the time that we're in and get the good stuff inside of our body to win this warfare. And really, when it comes down to it, we're talking about taking these 5 different things and turning them into habits. So, question for you. What are 2 habits that you can improve upon right now? Go ahead and leave that down in the comment section. If you want to find out more about supplements, you can go to givegoodwood.com. And if you're looking for information on how to get your sexual performance even better, check out this next video. And this is Uncle B saying, get your game up and go hard. Peace out.